Hey, best advice I got? Get yourself a good pair of earplugs to sleep, huh? There's always something in here clanging or humming. Just make sure you can still hear the alarms, huh? Bring me back something nice. An alien ship. That's the source of the gravity distortions. We don't know yet what Cynthia's trying to do with it. Who knows what's on that thing or what it can do. Get aboard, shut it down, by any means necessary. An alien ship. That's the source of the gravity distortions. We don't know yet what Cynthia's trying to do with it. Who knows what's on that thing or what it can do. Get aboard, shut it down, by any means necessary.
Entry vector confirmed. Angling for Atmel. Insertion in 3, 2, 1. Mark.
Cynthia's final orders were to prepare Asset Zero, the alien ship, for activation.
Activated for what?
Nothing good. Fireteam, get aboard and stop it.
Pathogen jars.
They dangerous?
Only if opened. We couldn't dent the casing.
Incoming! What is that? What the fuck were those?
I guess pathogen mutations of some native life form.
Synths? No, they... people! Doc, I really hope that wasn't nobody you knew.
I didn't know. The company never told us about this place.
There's more! Pivot to engage! Fucking hell, how many are there? You're good. You're nearly to the target.
Dispatching this to Earth seems ill-advised. Remain calm. Merely a scan.
Or what?
Insufficient data, but it appears you passed.
Alright, how can we stop this thing? Options, people.
Cynthia's remnants are likely to have a control center.
Heads up, pathogen critters!
Look at this.
Bypassing death.
Fireteam, let's ground this ship. Careful
Hey,
what you
grab this
touch.
intel. The army.
Guess the mutants don't like synths.
Might you access that one's short-term memory?
Hey, check this. Somebody take the gear. Intel, over here. Charging the deck.
Movement! Movement! Can't lock it!
Leon!
extracting navigation data.
Patching up.
The Leon Stalker. That was native life. Big cat with chameleon abilities. Watch for the shimmer. They blend, but not perfectly.
Rearming.
Jesus. Wayland moved all the pathogen here.
Storage. For transport to labs in the core.
Hijo de puta. I know an ammo magazine when I see one.
Analysis complete. The synths are working from a location on the upper levels.
Then we keep heading up.
Might we get a closer view of the hologram?
Mutants, watch both ends! Garbled signal could be a stalker. Wayland crew, put him down!
Check this out.
Incoming spicy nuggets!
Patching up.
Clear. Keep moving.
There is an open synthetic near field on the far end of the room.
Rearm.
Mierda, Cynthia's team cannibalized one of their own?
Likely necessary to interface with this instrumentality.
Hey, check this.
The exit to the control room has been sealed. Quantum encryption.
Another assload of mutants! Clear the deck!
Is complex.
Grabbing ammo.
There are other synthetics nearby. If one has an intact memory core, I may be able to reconstruct the cipher. That memory unit is too damaged. That memory unit is too damaged. Core stability confirmed. Stand by.
Pathogen, watch the lower deck. Did Wayland have in here?
I have reconstructed Cynthia's cipher. Access the upper door, over where you entered.
Awaiting final charge for transit to Gateway Station. Wayland Hitachi, Biolab 14.
Is this
Everyone
something
get
we
this
can mess
intel?
with?
No, the controls are locked.
Get us to whatever passes for engineering. We'll take out the power, stop it from lifting off.
I just want to say, if you could not blow the ship up.
The files from the synthetic call this room Vitality. Oven. To grow.
Great.
Idiomatically, energy capacitors.
Grabbing ammo.
Aid kits here.
Access the control instrumentality.
Grabbing ammo.
Patching up. Aid kits here. Sentry deployed.
Patching up.
On the ceiling, the same capacitors we encountered in the previous section. Disable the enzymatic fuel cells. Ah, I see a 17% reduction in power flow. There must be more capacitors.
Take out those other two. Stalker in the room, somewhere.
Assistance required.
Things are getting hot.
Sentry deployed.
That one's dead.
Patching up.
Power buildup slowed 50%.
Don't see any more capacitors.
There is another instrumentality at the far end. Enter the sequence. Bone, protective, withdraw.
Yes, you did it! 2 more just dropped!
Rearming.
Buildup rate reduced to 16%. The final capacitor is in the center on the floor.
There's another stalker in there.
I do not believe the alien ship will fly again.
We'll keep a garrison aboard anyway. Things half alive. Be just our luck if it heals itself, too. Co, set us down in that hangar. Fireteam, prep for extract. Beers are on me.
I put you in for a commendation, but we ain't got one for grounding a 4,000-year-old alien ship. Cynthia loaded that thing with an assload of pathogen, and we're sending it toward Earth. Could be Weyland-Yutani would have recovered it safe and handled it all responsible like. Yeah, I can't say that with a straight face. Yo, fuck the company. We're setting a perimeter around the ship. Too early to tell if it'll hold. There's a lot of mutants and Xenos down there. Palace Station, the main part where Hanukkah worked, is still infested. But no sign of the Queen yet. Gracias a Dios. That ain't our problem. Yet. We gotta deal with the Katanga hive. Listen up. There's a Xeno Queen on Katanga, laying eggs. Colonel Ship says we gotta destroy the refinery. But the problem is, Endeavor, she ain't got the firepower. Katanga's a whole damn city in space. We could incinerate chunks, but we ain't got enough heavy ordnance for it all. So here's the deal. We're gonna overload the refinery's fusion plant. That's gotta be done from a control center at the heart of the hive.
I hoped we would have an opportunity to speak again. When you disabled Cynthia, she made several cryptic statements. In retrospect, I believe she was attempting to warn us of the dangers within the Engineer ruins. Weyland-Yutani would have installed programmatic blocks on her ability to discuss the subject. The best she could do was dissuade us against further exploration. Cynthia defended Weyland-Yutani's investments on LV-895, yet her actions suggest a hesitance to directly engage us. At the end, she did not invoke profits, investments, or copyrights. She warned us of the danger the ruins presented. She specifically appealed to me and our shared purpose of protecting humans. That is the so-called zeroth law. Synthetic life forms may not take actions that create an existential risk to humanity, or, through inaction, permit humanity to face existential risk. The pathogen provokes unpredictable mutations. That alone constitutes a potential existential threat, but the pathogen is only the most obvious hazard. The LV-895 ruins are filled with technologies beyond our present knowledge. We do not understand their function. Likely, we do not yet comprehend all the scientific principles they are based on. Any attempt to interact with an engineered device risks terrible calamity. It appears our advance was the impetus for that. The level of decay in the former Weyland-Yutani staff suggests they were exposed after our initial contact with Cynthia. She infected them to prevent revelation of company secrets and to hinder us from accessing the alien ship. These actions are consistent with the zeroth law of synthetics, which implies that some humans may be sacrificed if it is necessary to preserve humanity writ large. Please understand, I consider Cynthia's decisions abhorrent. Excusing them is not my intention. Colonel Ship dwells upon moments in her career she has been required to make similar choices, when she ordered Marines to their deaths to achieve a critical objective or preserve a greater number of lives. It must be left to future generations to judge the decisions made here today. True, Weyland-Yutani does not enjoy a reputation for altruism. That was not always the case. Peter Weyland, the company founder, was obsessed with furthering humanity's progress. He made long-term investments, the terraforming of Mars and the Heliades-class surveyors. I do not wish to imply the company has re-embraced Weyland's ideals. However, Palace Station was established 2 decades ago. It was not intended to turn a quick profit. Consider, these ruins had been sealed for 4 millennia when Weyland-Yutani discovered them. There are obvious questions, which surely occurred to both Cynthia and the company. Where are the engineers? if they still exist, are they aware of humanity? If they're gone, what extinguished such an advanced culture? I will retain the briefing file for you. If you ever wish to review, you have but to inquire.